Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sonoran Living Live. I'm Terry Olette. Susan Casper getting better and better every day after her surgery, and of course she'll be back in a couple of weeks. We cannot wait for that. But in the meantime, here's a little story for you. Joining the military at 14 years old, you know, that's not allowed these days, of course, but one Arizona veteran did just that because he felt it was his duty to defend his country. This week's ABC 15 Salutes Arizona Veterans honoree is former Navy Chief Petty Officer and Army Master Sergeant Ron Johnson.
The war had just started, and I was in an orphanage in Van Nuys, California. I told Mother Superior, I said, I'm out of here one way or the other. I had 21 days of boot camp in San Diego. They shipped me up to San Francisco, and none of us knew anything about military service or shooting a gun or anything. So it was just, you just had to realize it had to be done in a short period of time. Every day I was in an airplane shooting at a drone, and they made me a rear gunner and a dive bomber. We send boxes to the troops, probably 100 to 170 bars of candy. We have a contact overseas to the person we send it to. If any of his troops need special things, like handkerchiefs or whatever, then we put those things in the box also. When I was in the military, I didn't receive a box because I was an orphan, and I saw the happiness of my troops when they did receive gifts from home, and that meant a heck of a lot to me. Each one of those flags is assigned to a deceased veteran, and the MIA flags are all assigned to an actual person who was a prisoner of war. It's part of me that I want to recognize them on military holidays, because they're the heroes, the one that didn't come back. We do a lot of work with the elementary school. This is our primary goal in this community, is that we want to work with the kids, and we want to make sure that they know that they don't drag our flag on the ground, and they fold it properly and they put it up when it's supposed to be put up. And we want them to know that they were to respect that flag, because a lot of people lost their lives in order for us to fly that flag. Remember, the United States flag is the symbol of your country, and to respect it.
From Cordes Lakes, we are so happy to have Ron Johnson and the woman who nominated him in our studio this morning, Pat Williamson. Welcome to both of you, and Ron, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You okay?
Yes.
You're very emotional.
Yes, he is. This is very special for him.
Tell me how you feel right now, Ron, just listening to that. I know you can't see very well, but I know you heard that. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like I'm honored.
You are honored.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you. Do you realize, Ron, the impact that you have made on us today and the future of our children? Do you ever really think about that?
Sometimes, yes. I am worried about some of the children today. I'm hoping that we can guide them in the right direction. Mm-hmm. And I hope I can be part of that.
When you were growing up as an orphan and knowing how it felt to not ever get a letter and not receive anything during the holidays. How do you think, I think you already know, tell our viewers at home how those soldiers feel when they get a letter or a box that you have sent them?
You can't believe how happy they are. Especially when you're in the Navy, you didn't get letters every day. You might got them every 6 months or so. And just the expression when their name was called, that they had a letter or a package, made me so happy. And also made me unhappy because I didn't get any. That's why I decided that I wanted to send boxes to our troops.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you have this lovely lady who is a friend of yours. She and her husband are a friend of you and your wife, and she nominated you to be our special.
Without asking me.
Does that make you mad?
No. No.
Okay, good. Pat, when you heard of what Sanderson Ford and ABC 15 are doing, what made you decide to write a letter and tell us about Ron?
I felt that they wanted an outstanding veteran, not just a veteran, and Ron is outstanding. He's very good. He's worked with children. His upbringing, he was with 250 boys in an orphanage. And he was always the smallest, and they always would pick on him. So he learned how to fight. The Navy turned it into making him a boxer, and he taught other children, when he got out of the service, he taught other children how to box, so they would have the same outlet he had. And he started the Something from Home program because he felt that everybody needed a box. Mm-hmm. And we've sent over 5,000 boxes and looking for more.
And I know that you're also looking for contacts for if anyone knows of a soldier or someone who is maybe alone and needs a box of goodies, a letter of support. You've created this email address. It's right there at the bottom of the screen, Caroline Johnson 3232@gmail.com. Send them the information. And Ron, what is your goal for our soldiers and our future soldiers?
First of all, I want our soldiers to stay home. Okay, I don't want them to be sent to where they'll get hurt. Okay, I don't know if that'll ever happen, but I'm hoping it will. That if you join the military, you can make it a career, you can raise your family, and you can take your discharge and then live a happy life thereafter. You don't have to go to a foreign country and fight people. And that's my wish, that the world will start to get along with each other. And I don't know if that'll happen, but I'm hoping it will.
I think we all do, Ron. And Pat, thank you both for being here, and Ron, especially to you for all of your years and years of dedication to our country. And on behalf of ABC 15 and Sanderson Ford, we would like to present you with a $500 Visa gift card for you to do with whatever you wish. Perhaps that could send a lot of boxes to a lot of soldiers.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for your service, Ron, and thank you for nominating him,
Thank you.
Pat. And for the next several weeks, we will be honoring those who have served and who are still serving our community as our ABC 15 Sanderson salutes our community heroes.